So the reason why I'm bringing this up is due to the fact that Twitter has a brand new thing that they do where they tell you where people's accounts are directly from, right? The country, whatever it is. And a lot of these divestor accounts and these women that speak negatively on black men color me surprised when you sit up there and see the fact that, hey, they're not even from the United States. Color me surprised, but also note the fact that you got fields of black women from the United States that follow these women. And again, I'm just going to throw directly in there that black women are smart. So you'll more than likely have a lot of them that already know that these women don't even live in the United States, but they could care less. They could care less because those women are, in a sense, validating their points and all of these things, and rah, 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 rah. Everybody's on the same accord, right? But the craziest thing is a lot of these foreign women don't even like black American women. Like, that's the craziest thing, right? So think about this for a minute, right? So you have these foreign women on these foreign accounts, but primarily all of their content revolves around black American men. How does that make any type of sense? How does that make any type of sense? I'm trying to zoom in on my image at this one moment in time. One is in Europe. The other one is East Asia, Pacific. The next one to that is in Spain, and then another person's in the United Kingdom. None of these women here, and this is just the air around the iceberg. None of these women here are even black American, but yet they all have an opinion on black American men. Why is it that they don't specifically make content about the men of their community? Oh, that's right, because nobody cares. Nobody's going to tune into that content. Or better yet, they're not going to do it because those are the men of their community. And they know better than to go online and to have this open disagreement and to try to go through and badmouth their men, because all that would do was enable other people to do the exact same thing, right? So it's like they're playing a balancing act, right? They're like, okay, how much money could I potentially get directly from a group of people that I don't care about, while making it seem as though that I do care about them, while at the same time defending the men of my community, but bashing the men of their community. Also, on top of that, helping to cause a further divide by every single piece of content that I put directly out there about the men of said community. This is what they do. This is what they do. The ends justify the means, because at the end of the day, they're protecting their men, even though their men they have the highest propensities of being out here with European women because they're so close. They go to Australia, they go to Canada, they go to the United States, they go to the United Kingdom, and everywhere else. They go all over the place to be with Caucasian women. But for whatever reason, these individuals here, who are not black American women, decide to make it a point to make content surrounded about black American men and how bad and detrimental black American men are, and rah, 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 rah. Wow. Well, and like I said before, you got a lot of black women out here that don't care. As long as there's content out there talking negatively about black men, and it's justifying all of their opinions and everything that they feel about black American men, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about throwing, hundreds of dollars directly to these types of platforms directly out here. And I'm like, that's crazy to me. You're allowing somebody to, in a sense, uphold or to speak for you that is not even of you. They're not even of your community, how it is that you grew up. They never even had the same life experiences. Again, growing up in the same community, growing up in, the United States, black American family, all of that. Don't have none of that, but they're able to speak and represent for you. That makes zero bit of sense. But I guess, as long as it's happening, that's all that people care about. And people wonder why it is that you have, a divide within the black community. It's because you have a lot of people, a lot of interlopers that parade around and try to present themselves as being black American, and they are not black American. How are you black American if you're from the United Kingdom? How are you black American if you're from Spain? How are you black American if you're from East Asia and the Pacific? So you're somewhere over there, right? But then it says that they downloaded the app from the basically European App Store. That's some diabolical work. That is some diabolical work. What would you know anything about Black American men? You don't. You've probably never even actually met a multitude of Black American men to even know the difference. But yet, this is what we got online. And this is what you have a lot of women eating up online from people like this. And like I said before, a lot of these women that make this content, they don't even like or actually really care about Black American women at all. They're just doing this just to get money. And that's, like I said, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like I said, and it's exposing a lot of other tethers directly out there that always want to try to sit up there and say that they're Black and all this. No, you're not. You're not. Because we now know, we can now see, we can now go through X and we can go directly to your account and see where you're stationed out of. And a lot of y'all are directly from Africa, somewhere that is not the United States. But yet y'all are always in Black American business. How? Talk about home. If you're from Kenya, talk about Kenya. Right? If you're directly from whatnot or whatever, talk about those places. Talk about home. Talk about the men of your places. Talk about the women of your places. Stop bringing whatever you feel about your people and trying to coat that and masquerade it as, oh, Black Americans is Black. Yo, have your disagreements directly, openly about your own folks. Stop coming into Black American business because you know that this is the only place that you can actually make money and people technically care about your opinion. Because if you were to talk about yourself, your country, the men of where it is that you come from, nobody would care. Nobody's pulling up. You're not, pulling in, 50K followers directly on X or whatever platform that you got. You're not pulling in those views. You're not pulling in those numbers because you know that people are not going to care. Like, that's some crazy work. And again, I'm just, and I want to end on this, right? Because I ain't even trying to have this be that long. For the Black women out there that are divestors, I could actually realistically care less. I'm not trying to do this as a aha gotcha moment. I'm not trying to do this to bring you back into the fold, to bring you back to Black. I can care less, dog. Go out there and do whatever it is that you want to do. I can care less. I don't care. I don't lose sleep at night, knowing the fact that you doing whatnot or whatever. That's your life. It is whatever you want to sit up there and do. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we're looking at complete, for the logical minded folks out there, we're looking at complete fools and we're looking at foolishness. And you're looking at just a few of the ringleaders amongst the many that are directly out there that decide to profit directly off of Black women. Either if those Black women know or if they don't know, still profiting directly off of those Black women by putting out negative information, or better yet, disinformation, and trying to make sure that there is a consistent divide and a consistent battle. Because you got to understand that without any of this stuff, they don't have content. They can't make money off of talking about Black men positively. There's nothing in it for them. Nobody's going to pull up to the scene. Nobody's going to subscribe to them. Nobody's going to give them video views, right? Even for their paid accounts, they're not going to get anything with traction because nobody's going to care. It's like, oh, you got positive stuff to say about Black men? Miss me with that. Let me watch the local news and see if I can find something negative real quick. That's what really gets me going, right? Like I said, man, I guess some people out here, no matter how educated they are, they just want to be played. They just want to be played just because it makes them feel good, regardless of the damage that it does in the end. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.